form, Mr. Slaughter. Just quit, you won't make it out the quarter. He the best in Madden, y'all basic. Strip the ball, he gon' get him butt naked. Hey, do your old school dance, get sticky on him. Form, hey, get sticky.
Yo, what up, Dodo? It's your boy Form. Before we get into this gameplay, I want to give a big shout out to Bralen, Goated Mills, Mr. Who That, all the YouTubers and streamers who came through and supported the tournament. I'm gonna be doing these every weekend, so please feel free to slide through. Saturday 5 p.m. We're gonna have another tournament this weekend. I might have some more comp players in there. Who knows? But your boy just trying to build community within Regs. You know what I'm saying? Help other up and coming YouTubers, even though I'm still a small channel. I only been at this for 5-6 months now. But help other people come up, get their subs up. So when we need games and we want to get good content to y'all, I could just reach out to one of these other YouTubers who want to come up, who well respected in the community too, to get it in with. So that's all your boy trying to do, working behind the scenes to build this community up, man. Hope y'all enjoy this gameplay. What up, though? It's your boy Foreman. We back with another Madden. Well, not an online rank match. This is the PS4 finals of the Madden tournament that your boy threw this past Saturday. Again, tournament was lit. We had a ball. So I got the my boy Bralen. Shout out to Bralen. Sent me the raw footage of him versus Hakuna Matata in the finals. Hakuna Matata is a competitive pro player who was in the Chargers Club series, if I'm not mistaken. His name goes by Jody Breeze 1. You can check him out also on Twitch, Jody Breeze 1. Everybody know where they can find Bralen, because if you sub to my channel, then more than likely you sub to Bralen's. So let's get into it. So right here, first off, let's start like this. Your boy puts these tournaments together for these type of reasons. They get these type of matchups. Because everybody feels like people who play regs, we can't really compete with pro players and comp players, when personally, I don't really care about that, bro. I'm trying to build a Madden community in regs. So we got our own killers and our own guys who can get it in, that we can go to for content. We don't got to reach out to the people on the MUT side for any of that. But so right here, we get to a 3rd and 3. Of course, everybody know Bralen sitting in that pressure. But right here, he does the motion across, and he does a extremely good job of blocking 8 with only 7. Now, I'm pretty sure Bralen's user got stuck in there, but usually that guy on the edge comes free, and he throws that corner out and takes it to the crib. So good job by him by being able to pick up that blitz, and now I was back on break. This game is really going to come down to first person to get a stop. Because usually when you're playing these high comp type games, it's about game management. You want to run that rock and then pass when you have to. So right here, I want to say Bralen was in Oakland. It was either Oakland or Seattle, because those are the only ones with strong H wing, as he hits him with the trail play at a strong H wing, which has a cover 4 beater 1-play touchdown. If y'all remember in the gameplay with not J Mill, but Goated Mills and Playmaker in the grand finals of the PS4, I kept saying that Goated need to go to that trail play because it had a really good post route Texas combo out the backfield. And right there, Bralen utilizes it really well to get the tug over the top. So as you can see, I want to say Hakuna Matata, well, my man, I'm not about to keep calling this man Hakuna Matata, was in New Orleans. So he was jumping into, I want to say it was wing flex close, and then some I-form close, some I-forms. Like, he was switching it up really well. So right here, of course, everybody know Bray's not going to stop sending pressure. Because if you're not really proficient, if you're not really proficient in tight offset, then it's really easy to just scream at you the whole game. Now, this dude was really nice in tight offset. But you still got to apply the pressure to see if you can force mistakes, because this year tight offset is extremely good and extremely tough to stop. So for most people, they just like to send pressure at it, and then for the most part, a lot of the dudes fold under that pressure in tight offset. So boom, right there he hits him with a nice slant route. When he took the first sack, instead of doing that same blocking combo that he did, he tried to just send out all his routes and see if he can get the ball off quick enough. My eyes just hella watery. I don't know why. So right here, he audible. This is what I like to do. Audible down to the 5 wide. I do it a little bit different because I like to get a wide receiver at tight end, and I'm not sure if he has Reed in or not. I think that's Reed, but yeah. So right here, he does a really good job with the route combos. The only thing is, had he put that running back on a flat route, let's run it back so you guys can see. Had he put that running back on a flat route instead of this wheel route, it would have held that linebacker who jumped up down a little bit longer, and then he would have been able to get that little crosser over. But because he cut up on the wheel route, then of course that cloud flat can go back up there and play that little crosser. But had it been like a flat or something like that, he'd have been Gucci. So that's literally gonna be the key to this game, is that Bralen got the first stop. Because he's technically gonna be up 2 possessions. Because he already stopped him and scored, and Bralen gets ball at half. So if he can capitalize off this and then come out after the half and capitalize again, then it might be a GG's. Because in this type of game where you got to play from behind, is real big for you to be able to get a stop early and then take momentum. And plus, with this type of game where both of these dudes don't have escape artists, superstars are very limited. I think maybe both of them got like 2. Bralen got Chubbs and Odell, and I think his superstars on defense. I don't even think the Redskins have any offensive one. Right here, he utilized that superstar hit boy with that jukebox to the crib. And this is why I like the 80 overall. I get to see who really nice with it. Because you can't just run around with your quarterback. You got to sit tall in the pocket when you got to throw that thing, make a read, and get that ball off. And both of them had pretty decent run D. So you literally just had to take what you could get. If you got 4 yards, you had to take 4 yards, see if you can get 4 yards again, make it a third and manageable. That way your drag routes always count. Your check downs will always be in play. And both of them did a really good job this game of just taking what the defense give you and moving on to the next play. That's something else a lot of people don't really do when you playing against comp, is just take what the D get you. And if you see most of the really good players in Madden, they always hitting that check down. Because the last thing you can afford to do is turn that ball over and make a bad mistake. So right here, he made a really good read as he got that shoestring tackle. When Bralen brought that corner in, essentially Bralen sealed himself and gave up the outside. So it was real easy for him to run that inside zone and break it out. Had Bralen just brought that guy down or left him where he was like he is now, he would have shot that gap and he would have blew that inside zone up in the backfield. But Bray thought he might be passing right there. So this is a clutch drive for Hakuna Matata. I gotta call this nigga that. This is gonna be a clutch drive right here for Hakuna Matata. Because he has to score, because if he does not score and he gives Bralen the ball coming out the half 14-7, it's GG's. This turned out to be probably one of the this was the game of the tourney. He had an overtime thriller against the guy who beat Golden Mills in a really good game. So boom, right here, he does a really good job picking up that blitz again. Hit Bralen with a juke of his own to the crib, clutch tug. Now look, I messed up my stream at this point. I don't know what I did, y'all, but a nigga pushed a button. I don't know what button I pushed, but I pushed one button and my whole damn stream messed up. Like, I couldn't see the chat no more. The screen got hella small. Man, it was all bad. And technically, it was this dude's fault too, because his stream was hella small. Like, he didn't hit the maximize button to make the screen bigger. Everybody thought it was me, and because I pressed one button, I thought it was me too. And then they all had to apologize to me. So you see that Texas route to the backfield? Watch that route, that little angle route for the rest of this game. That angle route is going to be clutch. Because the offense he was coming down the trail, you don't have to make too many adjustments. And my man's had to make quite a few to try to box it. He was getting quick hike like crazy this game. And this formation right here was kind of what I wanted Mills to do when he played our playmaker, is kind of mix it up. Don't let it be just that stretch that they see you in. Even if you got to lose a few yards, you got to run something else just to let him know, hey, you can't sell out on the stretch. As Bray takes it in right there for the tug to go up another 7. Now it's back on my man. So you got to go back down, get 7. But even if he does get 7, Bralen is in control of the game because he got to stop on that 4th. And it was good D by Bralen, and it was kind of like his route combo didn't hit like he wanted to because his route combo actually allowed the cloud flat to go up and play that crosser. So right here again, he's mixing it up well, Bralen is. He coming out, giving him the same look he sends pressure in, then dropping back in coverage. We all know Bralen is a user at cornerback, and most people don't. And then once you try to hit that flat because you think that pressure is coming, it's a whole bag. Now look at the pocket presence by my man as he steps up and gets some yards. That's why I want this. That's what I want to see in the tournaments. I don't want to see people just running around with escape artists. Anybody can do that, but very few can stand tall in a pocket like that and move around people. Of course, he broke the sack, but move around people and make a lane to run or make a lane to throw. Because just a quick step left or right or up in the pocket can create a new throwing lane for you, man. But most people just bail out with escape artists and then just sling that boy. So I'm thinking the next tournament it will be no Niners, no escape artists. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for the next tourney. But yeah, I will be taking the buy-ins for the PS4, Xbox tourneys this week Monday. We're gonna have the tourney Saturday, same time. I'm just trying to put the rules together for it. So right here, essentially, Akuna Matata, all he want to do, bro. If I was him, I would just try to kill clock as much as possible because Bralen's gonna get the ball. I would just want to give him the ball with the least amount of time. And because right here, what I would have did, because I know he's doing that a lot with Williams, I probably would have motion faded. Who was that? Richardson on that right side. And seeing if I could have hit him over the top. But right there, he hit him with the motion slant. Something I love to mix in my tight offset. Especially if I can, if you in coverage. Even if you sit in pressure, that really quick also. So that's something I always mix in with my tight offset. So right here he motions over Richardson for extra pass protection. Boom, hits him with that inside zone again, but Bralen didn't seal himself to the outside, and he got that inside block shed and was able to blow that up in the backfield. Now, even though he lost yards, it's not a lost play because you got to show him I will run that if I catch you slipping. Every play you run ain't going to be no big dog. It ain't going to kill. It's not going to always kill, but you do have to show people I mix it up, and you can't sell out when it comes to just one thing against me. So right here again, Bray sending 8, but Bralen got such a good user as he got caught on the inside right there that the moment he sends it, he's going to bail out to that flat or anything on that right side of the field and try to get that up one time. So you always got to be careful when he's sending that pressure. You got to try to find where he's using and then probably just attack the other side. But right there, he got stuck on the inside because he was definitely going to bait that route right there. But yeah, see right there, if he would have threw that fade, this should have been a yit right here in game. But he mossed him something nasty for the tug. He mossed him nasty. But that would have been right where I tried to put that motion fade in. You know what I'm saying? To pull that zone up, pull him up the field, and then maybe have something coming across the middle like a little drag with the Y out post route, try to hit that. But it's easy for me to say these things while I'm commentating. But when you really in the game, you so locked in on what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy for us as spectators to be like, oh, I would have did this and I would have did that. That's what y'all be doing, you know what I'm saying, on my videos. And I fire on everybody, all last one of y'all. All last one of y'all. I mean, that's correct English, I guess. But yeah, so this tournament is the epitome of what I like to see, bro. I got comp players hitting me up to get into the next tournament. You know what I'm saying? I got a perceived YouTube player versus a comp player who having a straight hell game, letting y'all know that, yeah, YouTubers can compete. Like, there's some really good YouTube players out here who really can play Madden. We just choose the content create, that's all. And me personally, like, my goal, I don't really care about being the best on Madden. Like I'm good at Madden. I'm very good at Madden. But it's not my goal to be the absolute best Madden player in the world. My goal is to build community in regs. If I can build community and bring up some up, and I'm a small channel, so if I can link with other small channels, help them grow, and then you know what I'm saying, if they're really good at the game, it's not gonna do nothing else but help your boy out. It's gonna do nothing but help me out. So when as we growing and I want to get a good game in, want to get some good content in, I can hit up one of these other regs YouTubers, and he'll be respected and he'll be formidable in the community like that. So when we put this game out, you know what I'm saying, all these hating subs won't slide in, but he ain't gonna do this to Throne. Or who's the other one they always say? Cause? Chaos? Ah, I slaughtered his name. Cause, or he should play him, or you should shut up, Famo. I ain't worried about Mutt, and I'm not worried about playing people on the Mutt side. Just like they ain't worried about playing us. Like they doing their thing. Just like in 2K, you got your Pro-Am players, and you got your Rec players, and whatever mode else is in there. You got them dudes. And that's what I want in our community. You know what I'm saying? It'll always be respect, but I want a regs community where we interact and we deal with each other and build our own, you know what I'm saying, community. And then they got their side of things, bro. And then if we ever do decide to cross over, it'll be all love and support instead of, you know what I'm saying, people looking down on regs like we ain't got no dogs over here. But yeah, so right here, boom, there go that anger rod again. That anger rod right there sealed the game. Again, he don't have to make adjustments. He just quick hiked him, got that rock off, and boom, big play right here. All Brady probably gonna do is just run. Well, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna run this ball and then kick this ice field goal. Essentially, what he's gonna try to do, run that ball, get it directly in the middle of the field, take them TOs, and then GGs. That's all you want. He was on, and then he was chewing up that clock too. As you see, for him, it's not really about finding a big hole to break a big one. It's just about staying in the middle of the field. So when he kicked that field goal, he don't have to adjust the arrow during the ice kick. It'll be a straight field goal. He got the wind with him, and boom, he stays in the middle of the field. Take them yards. Fourth down. That's a GG's if he can hit this. 4 seconds left. It's like a 50-something, 52-yarder. That's going to eat up all them 4 seconds. So literally, he just got to make it. And as you can see, before my man called that timeout, Bralen had already measured the field goal. He had already measured it out. So he knew exactly where he had to have that stick. And then his muscle memory with kicking field goals. Bang it through the uprights. Bray win the chicken. You know what I'm saying? I sent my boy the chicken, sent him the GG's, good stuff. Appreciate him for even coming out and, you know what I'm saying, supporting the tournament. The stream was 100% lit for this. Everybody was happy my boy Bray got the dub. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Hakuna Matata for even joining, coming to compete. His Twitch is Jody Breeze 1. I think that's it. I need to double check, do my homework. But yeah, I'll be taking payments for the new tourney on Monday, and we might have some more comp players come through. Who knows? But appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. We out.